top five.
Yeah, girl, you ready to do this? You ready to count this thing down? We're doing the top five, her. Yeah, let's set it off with 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Ranked Top 5 Lists of Stuff That Don't Matter. I'm your host, Tuong La, and we've done it, gang. We've assembled the crew once again. It's been so long since I've seen them. I'm teeing them up. It's been a long time since we've been together and doing one of these things. And I'm so excited to introduce my first guest, making his triumphant return in the pod cavern. He has left parent duty to do something that really matters in the world, I would say. Angus MacDonald, everyone.
Thank you, Tuong. I will tell my son about this someday and be like, look, you were napping in the next room. And yes, I tried to be a little bit quiet, but inevitably it's going to get heated and I will wake you up.
And you woke him up and all you hear on mic is, quiet. Daddy's trying to argue.
I'm working.
Angus, welcome back. It's been a long time.
It has been. Yeah. And for listeners who haven't been paying attention to I'd never said it on the podcast, did I? I told
like
you right after Game of the Year ended.
Yeah, but I
think we stopped recording Game of the Year and I said, oh yeah, by the way, Sarah's pregnant.
Yeah, I think that's true. But we have recorded a podcast since, and I'm not sure if we
must have. We must have. So yeah, I have a kid, beautiful baby. He's wonderful. He's a lot of work. And you can tell kind of what's going on in my life based on the subplots we go through in Heroes Don't Do Paperwork, where the character Angus has a kid he's looking after in that too. So, it's pretty thinly veiled.
Yeah. Listen to that at podcavern.com. But for now, the baby is, would you say jailed right now from the sound studio?
Yeah, he might make an appearance later, but we'll see.
Angus, do you want to introduce the next guest for me?
Yeah, of course. Our next guest. I have the pleasure of announcing them, I think, pretty much every time we do an A-Team episode like this. And I am always struggling for new words to describe their talent, their imagination, their sheer charisma that comes through on the microphone. But, just listen to Disney Dummies if you want to hear the wonderful voice of our next guest, Samantha Leggatt.
Sam's here.
Is saying Samantha weird? I feel like I've never called you Samantha before. I tried to formal it up a bit.
No, Samantha's fine.
I won't lie. I felt weird saying it.
Yeah, not many people use it.
Okay.
Only when you're in trouble.
I decided it was a weird decision that I still go back on. I'm like, was this correct? But when I get credited on shows, it's Sam Leggatt. And I don't know. It feels wrong and it feels kind of empty to me, but also I don't really go by Samantha. So I was like, I'll just say Sam Leggatt. And I don't know. It does look a little bare when you write it out, but
Sammy Legs. What about Sammy Legs?
Sammy Legs. I would love if
Sammy Legs.
I'd love to just have Sammy Legs up there. I don't know if it's very informative either, but
Well, Sam, happy to have you on the podcast.
Thank you.
I mean, I feel like we podcast every week, but it has been a minute since you've been on Ranked.
Mm-hmm.
But since you've been breaking the Save It for the Cast rules, so we have said if Sam does it again, we are going to do a GoFundMe to tattoo Save It for the Cast on Sam. And she has to look at that every single day if she keeps fucking it up.
Well, you know what? I feel like you're being really hard on me right now. And I feel like it's not fair because the mayor has no problem with anything I've been doing. And I have the honor to introduce the mayor of the pod cavern. And I pretty much do every time. And I wish I had a jingle to introduce the mayor.
I'm sure he brought his own.
I'm sure he brought his own jingle. So I'll toss it over to mayor of the pod cavern, everybody. Hey.
Oh, what rank it is to rank in a one rank open rank. Jingle ranks, ranking all the ranks. Oh, what rank it is to rank in a one rank.
Was one of those ranks a wanked? I feel like you snuck a wank in there.
I always try to sneak one in at least.
My favorite part was, listeners can't see this, but we could see Leslie keep glancing over to his phone like he had to read the lyrics.
There's a wank in there now. It's hard. There's different lyrics. He's evolved.
Yeah, that's true. I don't remember the wank.
That's right.
Leslie Cserepy, everyone, mayor of the Pod Cavern, is
I'm back. I'm back. I'm better than ever.
Where have you been?
I won the election.
Oh, boy.
You campaigned not very hard, but you
hang
still won.
Hang on. Votes are still being counted.
Recounted.
Still being calculated and
boy.
Recalculated, but that's right. I'm back, Tuong. Good to be back. Good to be back in the Pod Cavern. Just did a ribbon cutting.
You did? That's where you were?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Great.
For the new water park in the Pod Cavern.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That's really important, except, all the roads and transit and hospitals in the Pod Cavern are kind of completely run down. So taxpayers kind of want that to be fixed first. But
could you send that to me in an email?
yeah, I could do that
Send
for you.
that to me in an email, and I'll get my people on it.
Yeah, I'll get Sammy Legs to send that to you. Once she has
My
time.
legs.
What I like about your little jingle intro today, Leslie, is that as the mayor, you already know this, but I am just kind of recording a bunch of episodes in advance. So, when my child comes along the way, that I don't have to record stuff when the baby is here. Because this episode probably is not going to come even close to Christmas time. It's not as, it's not as timely.
But it's still on theme.
It's all
because we are ranking jingles, are we not?
Oh, did you only bring
And
Christmas songs?
I was gonna jingle my intro for Leslie, but I was too afraid that I was gonna accidentally jingle something I've been listening to in preparation for this podcast. So I was like, I can't make any noise.
I did think Sam was drinking eggnog for a second.
I am.
Oh, you are?
Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh.
I would
Well, as
love
we know-
when this episode comes out in the spring and everyone's they're like, eggnog, Christmas music? But
What
it
is
is
it?
jingles. But it is jingles.
What is the quote? We only get so many precious Nagi days, and then the government takes it away. So,
Wow.
I'm happy Sam is living her full Nagi life.
Thank you.
Me too.
Thank you.
Me too. Everyone, we are ranking jingles today, commercial jingles, because this crew, the A-Team, we haven't been together in a long time, and we only ever unite when it is very important, when we're ranking the important shit that nobody else can kind of
That's right.
touch.
The A symbol lights the sky, the night sky,
Yep.
and then we assemble under cover of night.
And the last time we did that was in the beginning of 2024 when we ranked cereal mascots.
That's right. That's right.
The legend of
And-
Sunny Jim. Sunny Jim.
Who won that one?
It was Craver from the Honeycomb cereal.
Fuck yeah, the crazy Craver.
We actually
That's
had
Oh my gosh,
right.
oh my gosh,
Really good
Craver just entered the Zoom. Craver is here. Craver, can you, is he going to say something? Oh, here we go. Are you going to say your famous catchphrase?
No, there's a baby crying.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait, I don't. Me want honeycomb. Me want honeycomb.
Yeah.
There we go. That's
There
what
you
I
go.
was,
That's
that's what I was
I
like.
couldn't
was
remember
waiting
for a
Sam
second.
because Sam does.
I was waiting for
Craver.
Sam does it
Oh,
really great. But maybe the Craver will appear later on in the podcast. Maybe.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize that was a throw to Sam. I apologize. I jumped in there.
Someone had to do
I
it.
didn't either.
Someone had to do it. Hey, we're a little rusty. We haven't podcasted together for like over a year, it looks like. So, anyways, let's get into the ground rules, commercial jingles. What are the ground rules for this?
Must be a jingle.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like
what
a
is-
commercial.
what is
so
a
it's
jingle?
it's got to be associated with a product or a service, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or organization of some sort.
Like it's a piece of marketing for something.
Yeah.
You know, like it's something you buy, you pay for.
Yeah.
That's
This
right.
is a really pro-capitalism podcast.
I was
today.
thinking that as I was listening to this.
We love
makes the world go
capitalism.
round, baby.
That's why Leslie's here, because he loves it more than anyone else as the mayor. Just loves
That's right.
advertising.
You know I love counting fat stacks.
Which all of the organizations that we'll be shouting out today, we are not being paid for. So this is free
You're not being
advertising.
paid for, but we are open to being paid.
While you're open.
Something I would like to throw out there, because even a couple of my selections, I have no affinity for the product or the service. I don't give a shit. Some of them I morally object to, but the jingle is just too damn good. It gets stuck in my head.
Thank you.
That's right.
So I want to say, like, I almost think that should be like, it's like, oh, this jingle makes me like this thing I hate.
Yes. Because
You know?
I think there's a lot of terrible companies out there for sure.
Totally.
One of my first nominations is going to be one of those. Bad company, but great jingle. And I think that's what we're here today, is to rank them based on the jingle. And if we hear the jingle, we're immediately associated with that entity, and that counts for something.
Yeah.
That's work on its own. Someone had to go and make the thing. So we're shouting out those people. What other ground rules do we want to go through? Sam, anything?
I don't think I came across any, I guess, because we're just anything goes on this one, right? Like,
It made me
it
think,
doesn't matter if it's old, new,
Yeah.
like radio, TV.
So fictional
Doesn't-
was one that Leslie was fighting for. He was saying, and I was just like, did we need it? But when are we going to do fictional jingles? We're not. So why don't we just lump it all together? Because some of these will sound fictional to a lot of people. Because what I'm realizing is that there is so many regional jingles. And my first nomination is what I'll get to. Like, it's only into specific side of Canada. that
Me
you would
too.
hear-
That's right.
too.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's lots
jingle.
of great regional
interesting.
jingles.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's lots of great regional.
So
I-
it's going to sound
And
fictional.
some might come up that are before people's time.
absolutely.
So I think they're
right.
all fair game in that
My
way.
strong prediction now is I think Tung's first nom is the same as my first nom.
I have.
Oh, wow.
Okay, we'll get into it. We'll
We'll
see.
see.
Here's
Enough,
another.
enough of this. That we're talking too much. We're making this too complicated.
Yeah.
Remember, in the group chat, we set the rule: if it's a jingle, let it mingle. Okay.
Yep.
I'm
If it's
pretty
a
sure you
jingle, let
said-
it mingle. And due to my typo, if it's a jungle, let it mungle.
Let it mungle.
So that's
Yep.
another ground rule for the cast.
Can we
If it's
get
a
that on a
jungle, let
shirt?
it mungle.
Can we get that on a
Yeah.
shirt?
Can we get that on a shirt? Can somebody in this
somebody-
fucking who's listening to this make a shirt that says "If it's a jungle, let it mungle"?
I can't tell if you're throwing to me or Sam. I can't
He's
tell.
throwing to the
No,
people.
no, I'm talking to the listener.
oh, got
talking
it,
to the
got it.
listener out
God,
there.
I'm so bad at this.
Angus, it has been a while since you've been.
It's-
in
I'm
here.
rusty.
You don't
I'm
know
rusty.
who Leslie's throwing to anymore.
I don't know.
That used to
I
be
don't
your
know.
number one skill set on the resume.
Yeah, Leslie and I just don't really see each other in person very much anymore. You know,
We
So
don't.
the
You don't
chemistry's
mungle.
gone.
You don't mungle.
We don't.
and jungle.
We don't. This jungle really could use a mungle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
do. Last thing I'll say in the ground rules, although Leslie put it beautifully in his jungle and mungles, but some jingles approach song territory, and I think those should still count too. If someone wrote like
100%.
1,000%.
Right.
1,000.
some
Aren't
jingles,
jingles songs?
well, some jingles like are just stingers at the end of a commercial.
Yes, some,
I see what you
some
mean.
jingles
Sure,
are
sure.
5 seconds long.
But
And
some
some are
jingles
like-
are like
are-
30 seconds long.
Gotcha.
And I
Yeah, yeah.
think
I
as
think
long
everything's
as
in
it's a
play.
exactly. If as long as it's
I have
jingle,
I have a couple varying.
we let it
lengths,
mingle.
we
let it mingle. Let it
We let
mingle.
it mingle.
Yeah.
If it's a jingle, let it mingle.
Yeah, we got this.
Yeah,
I'd say let's just get the show on the road.
let's fucking do it.
I'll say this:
fucking go.
if one of these Pod Cavern listeners doesn't make a shirt by the end of this cast that says "If it's a jungle, let it mungle,"
Yeah,
I have a message for them.
yeah.
A
What,
message for them.
I think I know what it's going to be.
wow, right off the top of the show, are you gonna say that now or later?
No. By the end of the cast, if we do not have a shirt
Oh, I
for
see.
one of these listeners,
I see.
I think I have a little message for them.
Great. Well, we'll tease that out later. Also, we'll tease out. Sam has a prediction. Apparently,
Ooh, yeah, Sam has a prediction.
she wrote it
No,
down.
I think I'm off now, but we'll see.
Okay.
I have actually another one I'm adding.
Okay,
I'm excited.
maybe if I come up with a prediction, I'll.
Right, yeah, please.
Yeah.
And lastly, send your t-shirt design for Jungle Mungle. Jungle Mungle at podcavern.com. We'd love to take a look at it. And then
And make sure to get it in before the episode's done being recorded.
yeah, and all the money we make off the shirt will go towards Leslie.
That's right.
Yeah, okay.
That's correct.
Just like every episode of Ranked, we're going to go around 3 times, nominating 3 nominations, each making a master list of 12 and whittling that down to a top 5 commercial jingles list. I'll go first.
Commercial jingles list.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's not bad, huh?
Yeah,
It's not bad.
not bad.
It's not
Well,
bad.
let's refine it a little bit. I like it. It needs like a boing or a ding. Maybe.
At the end of the episode, we should come up with a jingle for ranked.
Oh, yeah, I like this too.
Yeah,
Fun.
Yeah.
this idea a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna replace the theme song for the last 15 episodes of this show.
Or just tag it onto the end of every episode.
Yeah. First nomination. Okay, I cannot overstate how much this entity sucks as a place, but
God.
their jingle is amazing,
Yeah,
and
preach.
I love it. And I would always want to go. I never wanted to go to a place more because of this jingle, and it's only an Ontario thing.
Yeah,
but
this
it
is one.
No, Tuong, you're gonna get
Marine
canceled.
Land.
There we go.
It sounds so fun.
Look how fun it is. I'm so happy,
Yeah, this. I mean,
and everyone in this commercial is happy.
yeah.
It's true, except the orcas,
Except the wind.
Oh yeah.
except the giant, massive creatures that they kept in captivity.
So this is exactly what I was thinking about when I was like, I love this song.
Love
I
it.
love this jingle. This was my number one. This was the first one I thought of, easily. Top spot for me. And after all these years, I still remember it. But I hate Marineland and places where they keep whales captured up. But, this song,
Yeah, they
it's
were
a bop.
famously outed as a terrible place. Everybody doesn't love Marineland's
No.
practice, but everybody loves Marineland's jingle. And that's kind of what I'm
It's
bringing
pretty
it up.
solid.
You
It's
know-
pretty solid.
And everybody
in,
loves
like-
the belugas as well because they have a
Yes.
separate song for that.
Like when you're a kid and on the playground, there's like these old wives' tales, or not like these like urban legends almost, where it's like, or just kids lying, kids being like, my uncle works at Nintendo and he says this, blah 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 blah. When I was in high school, someone I had science class with, they're like, yeah, my brother works at a grocery store, and the lady who sang the Marineland theme song works with him.
Whoa.
And I was like that, but it was so plausible because
Yeah.
it was so not exciting. But I was like, oh, that's sick.
I just thought of another jingle that kind of relates to this one that I would talk about here, but I'm afraid someone's going to pick it now, even though I don't think they are.
is
But
it-
They might save it.
they might.
Save
I'll
it.
save it. I'll save it.
Don't
I've
make us
written
get
it
that
down
tattoo
now.
on
but...
you. I already threatened you.
All right.
But yeah, the last thing to say about the Marineland song is like I've never actually been to Marineland,
neither.
but I always wanted to because of this commercial. Even now, after listening to that, knowing it's a bad place, I'm like, I guess I'd go. It seems so happy.
Yeah, I kind of want to go. Friendship Cove? Are you kidding me? That sounds fun.
Yeah, sounds great.
And yeah, I'm going to try and break the whales out when I'm there. But I'm going to get a funnel cake and go on a roller coaster a little bit first.
I love
The
a funnel
roller
cake.
coaster really does intrigue me.
See?
It's good.
It'll take you to the sky. It sounds fun.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Angus, do you have a fun commercial jingle?
I thought I did, but it got yoinked. So you know what? Let's do. I'm going to pull one up from my Ani mentions. Just getting
Ani mentions.
Whoa, already
on-
digging into Ani
my
Man.
God.
Well, so the way I do my list is I always have two. I have two figured out, unless it's a one where I usually only have two solid ones, and then that third one. But now one of my solid ones has been taken. Truly, that was going to be my first nomination. So I've got to dig here. I've got to pivot a little bit, and
It's the
I'm gonna.
it's the second nomination of the podcast.
Well,
Really gotta dig deep.
I want to pace it well. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
I
I've got another
understand.
one, and so here's one that I like. I like the song. So I'm nominating one of the many Juicy Fruit commercials.
Okay.
Oh,
This was on my list.
Here we go. This is what we got. $1989 commercial here. It's amazing.
The taste is gonna move ya. Take a sniff. Pull it out. The taste is gonna move ya when you pop it.
Oh my god. I'm gonna link this commercial in the show notes. It's so retro.
Juicy fruit. The taste is gonna move ya.
That's good shit. That is
That
good
is good
shit.
shit. That
Thank you.
is good
Thank you.
shit.
Wow.
God, I love a song that invites you to take a sniff.
Pull it out, take a sniff.
Take a sniff.
There's like it's one of those ones, and they haven't changed the song over the years. Like I remember in the early 2000s there was one where they almost poke fun at the song and how like catchy it is, but also kind of annoying. But they still play the whole song, so it's very much like they know they've got gold here, and so they don't change it. And it's been the same since 1989. You know, I mean, it's probably different now, but you know, who cares?
Yeah, I haven't heard a juicy
a
fruit.
commercial.
I haven't seen a juicy fruit commercial
Look, man,
in years. But...
Yeah, I do a lot to hide myself from ads now because they're all emotionless and terrible.
There has to be like a filter that's like hide these ads unless they have a crunchy ass jingle.
I would pay for that plugin.
Yeah. I feel like the 80s and 90s had a lot more full, juicy jingles
Yes.
in them than they are now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm glad, Angus, thank you picked that because it was on my list and it goes well with my next pick as well.
Let's hear it.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, again, so like 80s, 90s, this commercial, I don't know how the room is going to feel about it, to be honest, but I found it and it was on my list and I took it off because I was like, I don't know, like reception wise, but then I was like, I can't stop humming it in my head and I really love it and it makes me smile and I wish all commercials were like it. So much like Angus's, it's, you know, it's got a vibe. And I'll just share it. But I was curious because I was like, is this still the jingle they're using? What do they advertise now? I haven't heard of this company in like a hot minute. And I looked up a newer commercial and it was fucking terrible. I was like,
no.
The slogan is like different. It's very generic. It's very lame. And I was like, take me back. So please, Tuong, take me back.
I was just thinking.
Wow.
Yes.
Is this a 3-minute Mentos commercial?
No, it's a compilation video.
Wow. This is good.
Mentos, the fresh.
Oh, what?
That was a little variation on that because the one I'm familiar with is Mentos fresh and full of life.
I know.
Yeah, and it goes, wow.
There's a whole bunch, and you could watch them. Like, they're all like
progression.
very 90s sitcom like feeling. They're like Full House, like opening ad feeling videos, and you can watch like a compilation of all of them. And it's amazing.
Yeah, they're all great, and they all have like a little story to them as well. I know we're not ranking the commercials themselves, but you know the famous one of the guy
In the suit, right?
In the suit.
Yes,
and then
that's
he rolls
burned in my
around
brain.
on the bench, and he gets
like
the
a
bench is
pinstripe
wet
suit.
paint, and he suddenly gets this perfect pinstripe suit.
It's so funny because I remember watching that as a kid and being like, hang on, I don't think it would work like that.
I don't think it would,
But it didn't matter. No, truly, Sam, I was also thinking about this one, and I have to, because it all really resonated with us there. The like last little like dun dun at the end, I think is very crucial for
It's
a
a little
jingle.
cherry on top.
That's what I mean. There's a lot of them. I have another one in particular that also has like a strong like bum at the end, and it's just like it feels real buttoned up, and I really like it. It ties it, puts a nice bow or cherry on top.
So we have to make sure our ranked theme song has a dun dun at the end.
It's not necessary, but it is a bonus point.
It's
helps.
nice
Because a lot of like the abridged commercial jingles that are only like 3 seconds long, they all have that cherry on top at the end because they need it. Mentos, the Fresh Maker.
Wow.
Great.
The Fresh Maker. Wow, great.
What a
nom.
strong first 3 noms.
I know.
Wow.
Leslie,
This first
don't
round,
fuck it
wow.
up. Leslie, don't fuck it up.
Well, I am taking a bit of a departure from the sort of jingles that have been going on here. This is a jingle that kind of blew up, maybe I'll say like maybe 15 years ago, something like that. It's a small business, but it did have its moment back in the heyday. I think it really slaps. I think it's like a very just good song. It's super catchy, but it is a little different.
May I play it?
You may play it, Tuong.
Living rooms, bedrooms, dinettes. Oh yeah, you can find them at the market. We talking about flea market, Montgomery. It's just like a mini
Mall.
Yeah, come shop with us. I said flea market, Montgomery.
This is
It's just like
amazing.
It's just like
A minimal.
This commercial is also amazing.
Of course it is.
Just like
Yeah.
just like a minimal.
It's just some guy in a suit rapping to the camera.
I know it doesn't factor into our ranking, but it should be noted that the guy in that commercial fucks
That's right.
Yep.
hard. That guy fucks hard.
Leslie,
Moving on.
what is the commercial?
This is a great little business called Flea Market Montgomery. It is a flea market, but in fact, when you go, it's actually just like a mini mall. And that's like, what a great jingle, because it's super catchy, and it's bragging about maybe the most sad thing ever, where it's like, it's just like a mini mall.
Yeah.
Like that's like the main cornerstone.
Humble. Not even like a regular mall. This is like a small mall.
Yeah, and he tells you like what you can find there, living rooms, dinettes, if you're looking for a living room or a dinette, you just go to Flea Market Montgomery. Like, it's just feel good. It's got a good beat to it.
Oh yeah.
Flea Market Montgomery.
They don't
It's just like a mini mall.
they don't throw down beats like that like they used to. Like,
They really
I think
don't.
Modern rappers, hip hop artists can really take a page or two out of the Flea Market Montgomery song.
And it's a small business, Of course, this is not going to have the reach. It's not going to have the massive, staying power of some of these bigger jingles out there. But it did what it had to do. And this did have a moment on the internet for a while. And I can't remember when. It was like 10, 15 years ago or something like that. But this blew up for a while, and it still holds true to today. So it's my first nom. Flea Market Montgomery
Wow.
is just like a mini mall.
Well, we love it. We love it. Let's go into the second round of nominations. Oh my gosh. Like, at first I thought I was going to just nominate like a stinger one, but everyone has brought in like kind of fuller songs. And I think that's kind of where my next nomination is going to be as well. I want to nominate a classic for my next nomination, because we always have one of those that's like, of course, like this is just a staple. We should at least have it set out into the world. And it's been a while since I've heard it on the telly, but this one,
Man, going to London really changed.
Yeah, seriously.
The loo, the telly.
This song was around a lot, I would say, but I'm going to play the 1965 commercial version of it. And even The Simpsons has done it at one point. I am talking about
Oh, I'd love to be an Oscar Mayer
the Oscar Mayer Wiener song.
That is what I truly
Okay.
like to be. 'Cause if I were an Oscar Mayer Wiener, everyone would be in love with me. A big parade is
I think this one has a full story that goes on with like a children's cartoon, but that's the song, the Oscar Mayer
Wow.
Wiener song. That song was around a lot when I was a kid watching like YTV and stuff. There was like a more modern version where like they had kids in front of a camera singing the song, but like, yeah, The Simpsons did it. And I feel like the song was just around a lot.
It did feel like something we would sing on the bus occasionally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it had the word
Yeah.
wiener in it.
Because it had wiener in it. Yeah, totally.
Yes.
Yeah.
With this nom, you're suggesting that Oscar Mayer Wiener should be perhaps a wiener on
Yeah.
the list.
I am suggesting that. I'm glad you brought that up.
Oh,
Did
very
you ever
clever,
wanna-
Mr. Cherepy.
Thanks, guys.
Did you ever want to
everybody.
eat an Oscar Mayer Wiener after watching an Oscar Mayer Wiener commercial?
You know what made me want to eat an Oscar Mayer Wiener was the hot dog mobile.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the car
Agreed.
really did it for me.
Man,
yeah.
their marketing just on fire.
What happened
Damn.
to Oscar Mayer Wieners? Like, what are they? They're still doing
Oh,
stuff.
I'm,
Sure.
I mean, I feel
I'm
like
sure
in
there was
Canada-
like a listeria outbreak or something.
Well, we were a Schneider's house.
Yes,
there's
we were
like
too. Or
Schneiders
Maple Leaf,
in
yeah. I
I
Ontario.
think it's more of a U.S.
Yeah,
situation with the Oscar Mayer Wiener.
I think
No.
so.
So if you're in the U.S. and you
They loved it. They heard it and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I know that song.
I know that song.
I know that jingle. I fucking love that jingle." Well, we also, we've done a lot of local Ontario, Canada-based nominations. We gotta spread some love to our American listeners, and they love.
Do we?
They love wieners
Do
over
we?
there. Yeah,
Maybe we have better jingles up here.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. The cold makes us more creative.
that's right. Angus, do you have a Canadian-based jingle that you want to nominate?
better fucking believe it, dude.
Oh, dude.
This one is short, sweet, and to the point.
Okay.
Everything is designed.
that is
Everything
an
that
ad.
you
This is not it.
Is
This
an
is not
ad.
it. I want that stricken from the
This
record.
is where we say, Tongue, get an ad blocker. That's
Tongue.
what we say.
Tongue, break down like I did and finally accept one of the free months of YouTube Premium. It's amazing.
It
really is amazing.
I should. It sounds great. It sounds great. Do I want to pay
No
it?
ads.
Could I get a free plug-in? Yes. Am
Yeah,
I?
that's true.
No.
This was on my list too. Angus.
Why buy a mattress anywhere else?
Oh.
I'm gonna play it
And-
one
and-
time.
We recently bought this mattress.
Oh.
Because of the
Okay.
ad? Can
Yeah,
play it
I
one
was
more
like,
time?
why would I buy one anywhere else?
I want to call
Why?
this out. I want to call this out. Tongue's going to play it again. Listen to the little note at the end. I think really drives it home.
triangle. It's like a triangle, right? Okay, here we go.
I think so.
Sleep country Canada. Buy a mattress anywhere else.
Oh,
It
beautiful.
does
So-
have one.
A very short story about like I don't know why, but this was so burned into my head as a kid, and a bunch of my contemporaries. Like when we were in college back in like 2010 to 2013, in that range, we would, as a joke, when you're working really, really late on a project, it's like 2 a.m. and you've got that sleep deprivation that makes you laugh at kind of anything. We would just finish each other's sentences with, why buy a mattress anywhere else? Ding. Truly just the most nonsensical stuff. But it's fascinating to me that like when we were fully broken down as people, the lizard part of my brain still remembered the Sleep Country Canada
That's the
jingle.
beauty
that I've
and
probably heard hundreds of thousands of times on the radio.
Yeah.
Like truly.
The beauty and curses of a good jingle is that it's just the ultimate earworm that just gets into you, and then you wake up like Sam, probably in the middle of the night, who's like, I gotta buy a mattress.
Yeah.
Why
yeah.
buy it anywhere
Ding.
else?
We thought about other places, but then I was like, we got to go to Sleep Country.
Like truly, like why buy a mattress anywhere else?
There's
Ding.
another mattress jingle, which I won't bring up yet, but their jingle is not as good as Sleep Country.
I want to make like a horror movie that's like It Follows, but it's like a jingle. It's called The Earworm, and it's an earworm that gets in and sings songs
Ooh,
to
that's
you.
fun.
Oh, that's
That's
good.
not bad, right? That's something.
Yeah.
I like it.
Cut this part out. Cut this part out.
That's my idea. That's my idea.
Patent pending. Patent pending.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you guys have a relationship with Sleep Country? Besides, Sam bought a Sleep Country Canada
I
mattress.
recently bought pillows from there, and they
my
gave
God.
they gave me a deal. They gave me a good deal on the pillows. So
They made you sing the song though. They're like, sing it.
they made me sing for my supper.
You were crying, and they're like, dance, clown, dance.
Yeah,
Sing
they
it for our
shot at my
social
feet.
media and post 5 stars, and I'll get you a 2% discount.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I would do it. I would do that. A good pillow is a
They gave
lot
me
of money.
they gave me a BOGO FAPO.
Wow.
They gave me a BOGO FAPO on
What is the
pillows.
FAPO part? Oh, for pillows. Gotcha.
Buy one get one 50% off. BOGO FAPO.
Oh, I was like, what does that mean?
BOGO FAPO.
I am glad that's, again, I feel like this happens every now and then. Sam and I are on the same wavelength, and
We are.
I'm sorry that I'm nominating all your stuff.
No, it's great. It's great. On that, I feel rolling straight after you set me up again. And I have another Canadian shorter little jingle that is also ingrained in my brain. This one didn't send me to the store right away necessarily, but it was definitely one of those ones that I was like, oh yeah, like I have to nom this one. And it also has a dun-dun at the end. So I'm just going to go ahead and let it do the rest of the work here. Tongue, I've queued it up so that it's 24 seconds into the commercial. 'Cause
Okay,
It has
okay.
a commercial before it gets to it. I will say about this one and Sleep Country is both of these are really good for like the radio. They're short, sweet, and you could just like
Sam?
pop.
You're in my brain because this is what was my next nomination.
Okay,
I'm playing it right now. Here we go. What a banger!
Wow.
Boom.
What a
Yeah.
banger!
Love
It's
it.
so good.
Wow.
The little high note. Your eyes can have it.
Can I say this? I gave a lot of thought to jingles and did not think of this one. The second the first note played, I was like, oh, of course. Of course.
Your eyes can
It's so
have it
good.
all.
Yeah, at Hakeem Optical.
Angus,
another
you're wearing
Canadian one?
glasses.
I'm wearing
Leslie's
glasses
wearing
right now.
glasses. Is it from Hakeem Optical?
No, mine are from iBuy Direct.
Leslie?
No. Mine's from a local purveyor of
So you get your glasses from Glenn?
the disdain.
Supporting local, boy.
Wow, Sam, excellent choice. And
Thank you.
I appreciate you calling it out because I do think it's part of a strong jingle. Has that like dun dun at the end. Can we hear it again? Can you just play it one more time?
Yeah,
please?
I have it queued up.
Your eyes can have it all at Hakeem Optical.
Amazing.
Great like drum hits on the end there.
Yeah.
Da.
That's Phil Collins.
That is Phil Collins. A lot of people don't know that.
They did play it in Tarzan 2. Nobody saw Tarzan 2, but Tarzan gets
It's
glasses.
weird because he got all the apes' glasses. It was weird.
Weird subplot.
I feel like the singer is really strong. Got a good like strong voice. You know?
Yes.
And like
wonder
how
what that
long
guy's
has
up
that been
to.
running? That's been running for
A long
since I was
time.
in.
I feel like
Easily
they're still
25
doing it,
years?
right? They're still. I think that's still a commercial. I'm pretty sure.
Easily. Yes,
Right?
definitely.
Yes.
Once
for
you
sure,
got a good
for sure.
jingle, why are you changing it? Why are you
If
changing
you got
it?
a good jingle, you have to let it mingle.
That's exactly it. Thank you.
Let it
Leslie.
mingle.
Thank you, Leslie. What is your second nomination, Leslie?
Okay, so I do feel like I have kind of created this little subsect here that I'm going kind of offbeat, a little bit more, independent with the jingles. But this
It's
one
gonna be a
is
Sunny Jim nomination.
this one. It's not a not Sunny Jim one, but it is. I think it's really good. It's certainly memorable. Again, a smaller business, an independent businessman, and I do think it's an important Canadian commercial.
May I play
And I
it?
know we're nominating a lot of Canadian stuff, but we got some bangers.
We have the best jingles.
We
It's
do.
fact. Okay, here we go.
Hello! I'm Russell Oliver, and I buy your used jewelry. If you have gold rings, gold earrings, I'll give you cash. If you have diamonds, bring them to me. I'll give you cash. I love gold. Bring me your old gold, and I'll give you cash. Because...
Here we go.
I'm the cash man. Give you money for your gold, oh yeah. Yes, I'm the cash man. I'll give you money for
Here we go.
your gold.
Oh yeah! The end makes it.
Leslie, you have to
Makes it.
explain some of this commercial to the people who did not see that, because me watching it, I'm the only one on this call who could watch it. There's a lot going on.
Yes, there's about four beautiful background dancers doing,
Kicks.
in sexy outfits, but sexy for daytime TV.
Tasteful. They're tasteful.
Tasteful.
I think.
And he's got a wad of $100 bills. The most.
It should be pointed out that he is a man that looks like Benjamin Franklin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is
Yes.
that fair to say? Not dressed like him.
And in fairness, looks like Sonny Jim.
Does it not look like Sonny Jim?
Is not
Yeah.
unsimilar to Sonny Jim. So yeah, I think it's a great jingle. When I saw that, I was like, oh well, I mean that's got to be in.
Didn't realize
It's
this was
so
Canadian.
weird. It's so weird. It's clearly like meant to not be the greatest thing, but it's memorable, right? You remember it. That at the end has always stuck with me.
Yeah. And
Apparently,
I
the
appreciate-
guy's not great. Apparently, that guy is.
the guy that buys gold.
Oh, no.
Is it right?
The guy who's
Yeah.
The, like
apparently he's
notoriously
not.
predatory business
Allegedly.
that preys on old people.
Not part of the ground
Allegedly.
rules. He doesn't have to
Allegedly.
be
No,
good.
it's true.
He doesn't have
You
to
wanna-
be a good guy.
You want to launch legal stuff?
Yeah.
Tongue at podcavern.com.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man.
I want another shirt where it's just this guy with a wad of cash going, oh yeah.
Oh,
with a bunch
yeah.
of like pretty sexy background dancers doing high
Is
kicks.
anyone else familiar with this? Am I?
Yes, 100%.
I'm not.
Okay, great.
So,
No.
Leslie,
Really?
I was thinking about this when you posted the other one. I feel like, and I know you used to watch this show, this strikes me as, I bet the two commercials you nominated, I guarantee they were both on Around the Net sometime on Attack of the Show.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Easily the
Yeah.
kind of video that would make the rounds on that and get some good kind of fun comedy, internet comedy stuff derived from it. So yeah, honestly, it's a shame.
The
It's a
net
shame.
being
sorry.
net being a segment on Attack of the Show back in the day.
Back in the day.
For the listener, if the listener
Around the
wants to
internet?
research.
Is that what it's supposed
No, the net.
Around the net.
The net, the worldwide net.
Oh, I see.
But honestly, the last thing I'll say on this one, it's a shame we don't still do improv punch up, because think about the scene we could do if we had this as inspiration.
Oh, that's right.
I'd like to make an announcement for the Pod Cavern listeners. Improv punch up is no. It could. We could do a scene right
honestly,
now. Let's just go into
Come
a
back
scene
at
right
any
now.
anytime. Come back at any time. And we did. I just connecting this now. We did punch up a Mentos commercial.
We did.
Yeah.
Was it the suit one?
I believe it was the suit one. Yeah.
That's wow,
guys. We did a lot of work for corporations for free back in the day.
We are shills,
and this is the ultimate podcast for that. Is look at us, just free advertising, and we'll probably still get hit by like some copyright thing.
It's funny how much I hate ads, and I was complaining to my wife the other day about like I was just in my head being like, how much time in my life have I spent looking at ads, and it bothered me. These ads are really fun, though, and I don't mind them.
I know. It's a problem. We have a problem. Let's go into round 3, the final round of nominations. I forgot to say a ground rule, even though it does not apply to my next nomination, but I want to make it, to say it out into the world. There are jingles out there that don't have lyrics, and those would count, I would say. If it has a catchy kind of like song to it, it would count.
If it's identifiable, it's viable.
Leslie, you're on a fucking roll, man. You're on a fucking roll.
I'm in jingle mode.
You're in mungle mode.
I'm in mungle mode. No one's nominated a jungle yet.
Okay, I'm about to.
Ooh.
I think. So at first, again, I'll repeat that this was just supposed to be commercial jingles that you would hear in the real world. This is something that we would hear in Canada or America or wherever in the world that you would get these type of fucking jingles. But Leslie he put a knife to my throat, which is, he does it often. And he says, we got to have fiction. Fictional ones have to count. And as I was looking at fictional ones, I was just like, well, there's actually not that many out there. Like, there's some good ones, but a lot of real life ones are also very good. But this one, I think, is the ultimate fictional one. I'm not sure if Angus is looking at me as if
I'm literally just about to nominate this, so you go right ahead.
You think so?
100%. We're two in sync. It's 100%.
It's NSYNC, but here we go.
Oh, Mr. Plow. That's my name. That name again is Mr. Plow.
I'm gonna play it again.
Oh,
that was
Mr.
not
Plow.
the jingle.
That's my name. That name again is
Mr.
Plow.
It's the Simpsons Mr. Plow commercial.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a classic.
It's good.
that's beautiful. I had not considered.
You didn't consider.
You had not considered.
Wow, Sam.
That's
Well, I
shocking.
wasn't thinking fictional. I really didn't dive into that.
It was the only real
rabbit
fictional
hole.
one that I had. But now I'm curious about Angus's fictional one.
Buddy,
it's different.
Buddy, you've convinced me. My last nomination will be for a fictional one, but let's talk about this one.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this one.
I mean, what's there to talk about? It's on one of the most iconic. Is it one of the most iconic Simpsons episodes? I will say it's like at least one of Homer's most iconic jobs he's ever had.
Yes.
He plows snow for people and you know goes against the plow king Barney. But this jingle, they made a commercial for like what was it, like one of those like really shitty TV stations, and it was playing at like midnight or whatever, and the whole family was staying up for it. And then this song plays and it just gets in your brain.
Yes, and Bart tries to ruin the commercial on the commercial. He's like, "Because you got all the licenses and stuff, right?" He's like, "Shut up, boy."
Yeah, and Grandpa Simpson is like dressed in like a devil's costume, and yeah, it's great. It's great. Sam, you're a Mr. Plow fan.
I am. It's a great jingle. It's a great nom.
Thank you.
Again, I wasn't thinking in that realm. The only one that I could, you know what? I better not say it. Actually.
Oh,
Don't say it, Sam.
When I originally was like, well, we need to include fictional jingles as well. Like this.
Is this what you
was
meant?
because of the.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fascinating.
All right.
Yes. I actually didn't do too much research into fictional.
Even though you put a
beyond.
knife to my throat to have it
Yeah,
in
that's
the
right.
conversation.
You goddamn right. I'll
Well,
do it
good
again.
thing it's on the list then.
Okay, Angus.
I love it. It's to talk about the jingle itself. It's simple. It tells you what the business is, and then reiterates what the business is again.
And
Which
it's 5 seconds.
a good ad does that. It's like remind
right.
them what it is, you know. And
That's
does it have like a duh at the end? Can you play it again real quick?
Yes.
Yeah,
Of
yeah,
course.
yeah, yeah.
Of course. Of course.
Oh, Mr. Plow, that's my name. That name again is Mr. Plow.
Dun, dun, dun. I don't know. It feels pretty strong.
They cut it off a little.
Yeah.
There might be
Yeah,
a
they-
final
There might be a
sting there,
little
but-
bit more, but anyways, Angus, your last nomination. I guess we're not in sync.
We weren't, but I think you're gonna like this one.
Now this is a fictional.
It's a fictional commercial. It's the one I thought Tuong was thinking about. Tuong, and do you have it queued up?
This is
I'm gonna press it, but maybe there'll be an ad. 1 sec.
in the realm of jingle, jinction,
Sorry, say again.
jinction.
Jinx. I'm not following. I'm so sorry. It's also from a fictional commercial. It's from the same show as Mr.
wow.
Plow.
Yeah.
And I think it might have been the one Sam was about to say. Maybe I'm more in tune with Sam today than Tuong, but I don't know. Go ahead and play it. It speaks for itself.
I'm still on Jinction and trying to figure out.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I figured we should just
Fictional jingle.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
And I'm thinking
Jinctional.
jurisdiction.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I thought it was
stay in your own jurisdiction. Okay. All right. Here's Angus's. Yeah, our brains are kind of almost the same. Angus, here we go.
Almost.
Can you name the truck with four-wheel drive? Smells like a steak and seats 35.
Canyonero.
Well, it goes
I almost
real
wish
slow
you
with
didn't
the hammer
pitch
down.
this
It's
because
the country
in
pride
both
truck
of
endorsed
can we
by
put these
Clown.
moments on?
It's our list. We can do whatever we want.
Oh, that's good.
The commission has ruled the Canyonero unsafe for highway or city driving.
It still goes. It's still going.
Oh, that's
good.
great. That's a
It's
good
so
one.
good.
I had completely
It's so good.
forgotten about
Me
that
too.
one. That's amazing.
Wow. It's the whip that makes it, right?
Yeah.
Canyonero. Good shit.
Yeah, it's
I
got
can't.
that, like,
Both
deep-
fictional ones from The Simpsons. That's
Amazing.
I think it's for a similar reason. Like you guys, we were talking about how all these great jingles come from Canada. It's kind of like how the winner of every Mr. and Mrs. Universe is always from Earth. Well, jingles in Canada were just better. You're either The Simpsons or you're Canada, and that's what we're working with.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
So, going into my last pick, all my primary ones are gone now. So I'm like, oh no, and I'm looking at my list and I'm like, it feels wrong to nominate some of these after these bangers we've had. And I'm like, how do I follow up? So I was quickly looking up other Canadian ones. And then I was like, now this one, when I asked Brad, I was like, I'm doing this jingles ad. This was the only one he sang to me. And then he left the room and I was like, okay.
Oh, a rare Brad singing too.
Wow.
Bradley.
Yeah. So he sang this one to me and I was like, oh yeah. And I think they did something here and it's worth playing. And this is a Scarborough
Another
area.
Canadian one. Okay.
Bro, this is not even Toronto. This is the Greater Toronto area.
Okay.
Hyper specific neighborhood of Scarborough. It's not even a neighborhood. It's a whole city.
All
Well,
right.
I know it, and I'm not from Scarborough.
Here we go. Oh, this is
wow.
a minute-long Scarborough ad here.
Okay, well, here we
Okay.
go.
Here
I
we
think
go.
it ends after a few.
Okay.
It's not actually a minute long.
Oh, maybe they just loop it for a minute.
I don't
Okay,
know.
here we go. I don't know this one.
Ooh,
Oh my gosh. I think they're going to go for the full minute.
It is the full minute.
What the fuck? Oh my god!
Wow!
Oh my God!
Holy shit!
That is crazy. I have to say, I know Pizza Nova. I didn't even know they had a jingle, let alone a full minute jingle that takes the full minute. That was
And
awesome.
it's like a power ballad.
I think
Oh
on
my
the radio
God.
they probably only play the 439 ho, 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 Pizza Nova.
I love that you can march to it.
Yeah.
You know?
Is it 439-444? What is the number?
439 ho, ho,
Zero,
ho,
zero,
ho, Pizza Nova.
0000.
Oh, zero.
that was
Oh,
horrible.
Pizza Nova.
Gotcha.
yeah.
Fuck, that's awesome.
Ho,
That's
ho,
great.
ho. Yeah. That's great.
H-O-H-O-H-O.
Oh my God! So pick up the phone and call me. It's like that's like something from like a Queen song or something
Yes.
like that. Yeah,
Oh man, that was beautiful.
that's
I felt
incredible.
like all of us were kind of like marching in our seats.
It gets you in line. We're ready
Yes.
to march for Pizza Nova.
Holy shit. I'm going to fight for them in the brand wars.
Shit,
Wow.
that was something, Sam. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Scarborough bringing the heat.
Yeah.
Like just like a minute ago, Leslie was just poo-pooing Scarborough, and look, just they
I
just
love
got
Scarborough. I love Scarborough. I almost live in Scarborough. Like,
You're right on the edge there.
teetering on the edge of
Are
Scarborough.
you going to get Pizza Nova?
Oh, I've had Pizza Nova. You know, Pizza Nova is a pretty good chain. It's a pretty
nice.
good chain.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It is not
It's
bad.
not bad.
But they're
It's not
jingling.
bad.
Holy shit! Who would have known?
Wow.
This
Fuck, man.
YouTube clip's from 12 years ago too. So you know this song's been going for a little bit. It
That's
sounds
good
like.
stuff.
It's good.
That's good stuff.
Leslie, your final nomination.
Okay. I saved. Listen, you guys know I don't do a lot of research for these shows.
Excuse me?
Almost none.
What?
Yeah.
You're
guys-
the mayor. Isn't that your job?
I know. I'm gonna pull the curtain back. I don't do a lot of research for these shows, but I have saved this jingle for the end, and it's a certified banger. It's really, really good, and I guarantee none of you have heard this before. But it is really, I think it's really something special.
I'm afraid to click on it.
It's a classic. It is a classic, and
May I ask,
know,
you said you don't do a lot of research for the show.
That's
Is it
right.
because you did a lot of research for this one, or you just wanted to say that you don't do a lot of research for Ranked?
This one was not on my radar, but then I heard someone sing it on. I'll tell you how I found it.
Okay.
After we play it, but I think I've done enough preamble. This is my third jingle. Tongue tickler.
Okay.
Hey kids, let's sing that song you like, the one about the sugar cane.
Okay.
C and H, everyone sing about C and H. It's the only pure cane sugar from Hawaii.
That's our sugar.
C and H.
Oh.
Mommy uses it to bake her cakes. She makes the greatest cookies, snacks, and candy. They're
Dan dandy. Island kids all love that cane. It grows so clean and sweet. They eat it when it's freshly cut.
And then that's quite a treat. Neat.
Blessed by sun, kissed by
It's a
rain.
full black and white
C&H
commercial.
comes from the sugar cane. It's the only pure cane sugar from Hawaii.
In the bright pink package.
C and H, the pure cane sugar from Hawaii.
Wow.
Wow, banger
From Hawaii. Dude, how did you
from
hear this?
Hawaii.
How did you even run into this commercial?
So I listened to the Freedom podcast, which is Paul F. Tompkins, Scott Ackerman, and Lauren Lapkus, and there was an episode where they were discussing another improviser from LA, Jess McKenna, who does the Off Book podcast, the improvised musical. Very good. These are both great podcasts. You should listen to them. And Jess memorized this jingle, and they were trying to remember how it went, but they basically got Jess McKenna to like do a voice memo while they were recording of the jingle. And I was like, this is like the greatest jingle I've heard of all time. It's so good. It's just like, it's happy. It tells you everything you need to know about the sugar from Hawaii. They got fun phrases like they're dandy. Like it's just good. And they do those little like fill-in lines really well, like in the bright pink package.
It's everything.
I think it's a great.
Mom uses it to bake her cakes. That kind of. There's like they really like they sell you on it.
Uses it to bake her cakes.
These kids are eating the candy cane in the commercial by the stick.
Yes, that's right. The sugar cane.
The sugar cane. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They're just chomping down on it. Wow, Leslie, you brought some niche picks in this today's episode. I love it. And you didn't pick one fictional one.
Didn't pick a. I would never do that.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what?
Never do that.
When Les was queuing up the last one there, part of me had a shimmer of hope, and this would have been that you were gonna like link us to a ranked jingle you wrote.
I thought the same thing. I thought truly we were going to hear you start singing a song.
Oh.
Didn't we get that at the beginning of the podcast, though? It was a Christmas jingle.
I guess.
Yeah.
That's
Christmas
true.
jingle.
No, I think this is a cool... I like this one. I clicked on the link. I listened to it and thought it was an animated thing, and then clicked on it. It's like, no, full live action.
Full live action, like shot in Hawaii.
Black and white.
There's this adorable little girl doing like a traditional Hawaiian dance. And I've checked out the other commercials from C&H, and they're not as good. They're not as good as this one.
Oh, no. How do you top this? I love how he says Hawaii at the end. Hawaii!
Great jingle.
That's awesome.
Great jingle. Well, we have a good list of 12 jingles. Let's take a break. And when we're back, we'll rank top 5 commercial jingles. But before we go, I think, Leslie, you have a little break jingle you want to sing before we go on break here?
Sometimes in life you gotta take a break. Sometimes in life you gotta take a little nap. Sometimes in life you gotta take a break from the people you talk to. So let's take that break. Oh yeah.
Ding.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to live in a city full of superheroes? To literally see people fly across the sky? Crap.
What are you up to, Angus?
Oh, hey, Sal. I'm trying to record an ad for the podcast.
Heroes don't do paperwork?
Yeah, that one.
Need any help?
Yeah, actually. I'm just trying to tell people about the show, about how you and I work at a newspaper in Super City, and how we interview various citizens, from the people we call neighbors to the city's greatest heroes. But I'm having trouble wording it.
You could just use that section you recorded and put that in.
Huh. Yeah, I suppose I could. Thanks, Sal.
Don't worry about it. I'm off to the office supplies store. It got hit with a shrink ray, so everything is 50% off. Want to come?
You know what? I kind of do. Oh, for those of you hearing this, if you want to hear more about the thrilling adventures and heroics of Super City, come check out Heroes Don't Do Paperwork on the Podcaster Network. All right, let's go.
Top 5, top 5, top 5.
Hello, everyone. We are back. We're back.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry.
Did you do something? I couldn't hear it.
I don't know. Did I do something? It seemed like you kind of stuttered there in the opening. Usually you do pretty good, like, professional openings.
Usually, but then you're on the podcast and, you know, then you overtake. That's right. I'm beefing with the mayor because I'm going up for the next election, which might not happen because I heard if Leslie got elected, he literally said there will never be another election.
You don't have to vote again.
You don't have to vote again.
Yeah, real scary talk.
Yeah. It was so strange because there was like a cloud and lightning behind him as he was saying it. It was very ominous, but that's okay. We're here to talk about something happy, like being corporate shills for all these amazing jingles.
No, shills get paid. We're doing it for free.
And, there's a lot of cute little local places on our list.
That's true.
I don't mind promoting them.
That's true.
True. I do want to add that the guy who used to run Marineland is going to be head of health on my cabinet.
Good. And you got the gold guy in your thing at all too?
That's right. Yeah, he's head of finance.
Finance. That makes sense.
Education, actually.
Yeah. Odd that you wouldn't put the Marineland guy involved with the water park.
No.
No, he's really good on health. He's got some good.
He's got some outside the box thinking.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, man.
We have a strong list of 12 commercial jingles here, a lot of them Canadian, few fictional ones. I don't know how many American ones we have, maybe one, but I think they're really strong, except, Leslie, you know, there's some people out there who are screaming at their phone right now saying, oh my gosh, the A-Team, you guys usually make really good lists, but you guys really fucked up this time. And I don't know, a lot of my picks were not even mentioned yet. Do you have something to say to those people?
I do. You know, it's hard being a human being, and you just got to keep going, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, no matter how tough it gets, you just kind of got to keep pushing through. So
inspiring. Thank you.
Yeah.
Also, it's just kind of coming through, too, that I don't think those shirts are going to get done in time. Is there anything you want to say to those people?
You got 30 minutes.
Okay. All right.
30 to 45.
Please.
I don't know. We'll see how long
We'll
we
see.
can get it wrapped up. But I got a little message for you.
All right. Well, inspiring words from the mayor. Usually he attacks the audience, but he is showing restraint, which... I'm seeing you in a new light today, Leslie. Truly. It's good.
I don't know if I attack the audience. I don't know if I agree with that.
People are saying.
I don't
know about that. Yeah.
Everybody, we have a strong list of 12 here.
Very strong list here.
Inarguable how strong this list is. We have, and I'm going to play, because they're all so short, I'll just play little snippets from each one.
Ooh, Pizza Nova.
I think we get a full list of the Pizza Nova one later. Well, depending. We'll see if it makes the
We'll see
if it makes the list. But we have the Marineland song, Juicy Fruit, Mentos, Flea Market Montgomery, Oscar Mayer Wiener, Sleep Country Canada, Hakeem Optical, Oliver Jewelry Cashman. We have the Mr. Plow song, the Canyonero from The Simpsons, Pizza Nova ad, and the C&H Sugar commercial. Like I said, I will play bits and pieces or the full jingle once again to remind the audience, depending which ones are going to make our list. But let's do stars for further consideration. Angus, what do you want to star?
Oof. It's tough. There's a lot of really good stuff here. I think I got to go with my gut. I got to star Marineland.
All right, Marineland.
Wow.
Everybody loves it.
Everyone loves it.
Everyone loves Marineland.
Boom,
Yeah.
Except the orcas.
Except the orcas, of course.
But the belugas love it.
The belugas are fine with it.
Sam, want to star one that isn't one of your own?
Yep. I would like to star Sleep Country Canada. Why buy a mattress
anywhere else?
Leslie?
I have to go with Pizza Nova.
Thank you.
I have to go with Pizza Nova.
Thank you.
What a revelation that was.
Yeah.
It got me so hyped.
That was
like
taken aback.
It was like Power Rangers level of hype.
It was
Power
one of
Rangers
those
level.
nominations that I was like, oh, Sam, she's just throwing away her last one. Here's just a Pizza Nova one. Oh, Brad thought of it. What does Brad know about commercials?
Yeah, what does he know?
Turns out Brad was part of, he's part of the production of this Pizza Nova song, actually. One of the chanters in the back. Amazing stuff. I'm going to star Hakeem Optical.
Strong.
Your eyes can have it all, guys. All right, so we have the Marineland song, Star, Sleep Country, Hakeem Optical, and Pizza Nova. I'll open it up to the floor. Obviously, there's a ton of good songs in here. If anybody wants to fight for one of their own now or just have it starred, now's the time to just star it and we can play it later.
There's another one I'd like to star that isn't one of mine. I'd like to star the Montgomery Flea Market.
Okay.
Oh,
I like that one.
All right.
Oh,
just throwing it out there.
Leslie,
because
Sam?
we're talking about the market. We're talking about flea market.
It's just like a mini mall.
Oh yeah, come shop with us. See, like that's another thing that I like about it. It's like it just tells you what to do. Come shop with us.
With us.
I do like how homemade it feels.
That's
I feel like that is the charm. I think that none of the others on this whole list bring to some extent the jewelry maybe, but like I
It's
feel
charming.
like it really feels like this guy just had a camera in a dream.
Yeah, like he got like his cousin to like hold. He's like, my cousin has a green screen or whatever. Yeah. It's that's 100% well put, Sam. That's what I was thinking. The charm is off the charts.
Yeah,
and even the text font is like retro too. So I just kind of like the idea of his cousin's the editor too. No, make it more retro.
It's like the real life Mr. Plow.
Are we still talking about flea market?
We are.
Yeah.
I dropped out there for a sec.
Speaking of Mr.
We were
Plow,
just saying-
I think that as one of our fictional songs, if we have one, I think I would be happy with either of the Simpsons ones, but I'm slightly more partial to Mr. Plow.
It's very succinct.
Partial to Canyonero.
I was going to say Canyonero too.
Canyonero has a lot of lyrics. So there's the simplicity of Mr. Plow.
It's true.
Yeah.
Mr. Plow, that's my name. That name again is Mr. Plow. That's done. That's it. And it's to the point. But the Canyonero has some like really strong lyrics in it. I actually have a couple brought up because I did want to highlight a couple lyrics for it. Would you guys mind if I said a couple of the lyrics?
Please.
Yes.
Speak your piece, brother.
Top of the line in utility sports. Unexplained fires are a matter for the courts. Canyonero. She blinds everyone with her super high beam. She's a squirrel crushing, deer smacking driving machine. Canyonero. With the whips,
beautiful.
of course. It's just some really fun comedy writing there.
I would be okay with either.
Me too.
So how about I'll just star them both for now, and maybe one of them will make it in to represent.
Like I was
the
saying,
fictional.
I feel like I wouldn't even pit those two against each other, even though they are two of the Simpsons ones. I would more pit Mr. Plow and the Montgomery Mall, because I feel like they're the two like homemade jingles.
Oh, interesting. I was gonna put Mr. Plow against Sleep Country Canada because they're both bite-sized.
So is Hakeem Optical.
That's true.
And
That's
I
true.
do think the bite size should be represented because that's
I think
kind
so
of
too.
like
what
I was thinking about when I first thought of this topic.
There's a couple that haven't been starred. I want to go through those real quick and see if any jump out to people.
Yep.
Juicy Fruit, Mentos, Oscar Mayer Wiener, the gold one. I just have the gold one written down. And C&H Sugar. We got 5 that aren't starred.
Yes. I think we can let go of Oscar Mayer Wiener song. I brought it up because it's like a classic.
Agreed.
And I like it. There's something retro about it, but it doesn't. And like it got spoofed a ton, I think, on like television and whatever. But I think their time has passed. So
in a similar sense, I think Juicy Fruit and Mentos kind of occupy a similar space there. And I would say I would love to see one of those on the list.
Sure.
I don't know which either one. You know what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying, Sam?
Yeah, I totally do. Like both of them were on my list, and I was like, I feel like I have a vibe or like a through line. Like they obviously do fill the same space completely. They both are like a 90s jam.
We can listen to the both. I'll just star them so we can listen to them and see if we want to pick one.
But until then, we can say, Oscar Mayer, you're Oscar fired.
Yeah. We can say that.
Okay, good.
Yeah, Oscar fired loser.
Yeah, that is to me it was one of those legacy picks, but
solid pick.
I was gonna say just to try and sneak in a cut here. I
it.
feel like Hakeem and Sleep Country fill the same. Like those two, I'm like, okay, they're both short snippet ones. They're both Canadian. They're both like they fill a similar. Yeah.
You're right. You're right. I don't think
I was gonna say
you're gonna say hole and you stop yourself.
Jesus, Sam.
I could see Sam just pulling back. Don't say hole on the podcast.
Don't say hole.
Don't say it. I will swear on this podcast, but don't say hole. I agree, Sam, but they're both starred, so we can just leave them for now.
All right. Yeah.
So we go ahead.
It's Leslie's picks, the Cash guy and the C&H Sugar commercial.
Listen, I feel like there was not a lot of support for Cashman. Oh yeah. That is fine. That is fine.
Can we hear Cashman again?
Yes, absolutely.
Can we? Can we, please?
Yeah.
Jump in a little bit, Tongue, towards the end of the. I think it's like.
I'm gonna place to the middle, and you get what you get. Here we go.
Okay.
I'll give you money for your gold, oh yeah. Yes, I'm the cash man. I'll give you money for your gold. Oh yeah.
I can't see the video, but does this one also feel homemade?
Oh,
yes.
Like a billion percent.
Okay.
A billion percent.
Yes.
This guy just, his only
This
idea
one has
was
background
to have
dancers.
background dancers and a wad of hundreds in his
Yeah,
hand.
it just has money in each hand, and he's like, gold.
Gosh.
I love gold.
But I think the flea market one, personally, I mean, they're both similar in that way. They're both homemade, but I like the flea market, like, throw
flea
down
market.
a bit more.
Between
like,
the two, it's flea market 100%.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
I think we can say it. I think because it's leaning this way anyway. Cash Man. Oh no.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that's why Leslie nominated it, so he could say that joke at the end. He's like, I know it's going to be cut, but I'll get to say, oh no. And what about the C&H sugar commercial, Leslie? That's, a little near and dear to you.
I love it.
I'll play a snippet of it.
It's very old school.
Made pure cane sugar from Hawaii.
That's our sugar.
C&H, C&H.
Mommy uses it to bake her cakes. She makes the greatest cookies, snacks, and candy. They're
Dan Dandy. Island kids all love that.
It is, you know what? It is
so
good.
It is.
And I will, to just fight for it slightly, it does represent that, because I feel like a lot of commercial jingles back in the day would use children to kind of sell their thing. The Oscar Mayer Wiener is a perfect example of that. Like, all of their songs is just like, hire these kids, they'll sing it really cutely, and then people will buy our product. And I feel like the C&H commercial kind of does that too.
It also gives us that kind of, that's like the old school, like the bygone era of just when a commercial was like a song about a product. Get some kids in here, have them run through a field, give them sugar, say that it's
literally
good.
talking about how good the product is versus like making some slogan or whatever. Yeah.
And it's like, it's funny too, because it's like, yeah, this is like, this commercial led to like obesity going crazy in the US.
Well, I also,
North America.
I mean, not that this matters because we have fucking Marineland on this list,
course.
so like morals are out the window. But when it first started, I was like, are they like is it like exploitation of Hawaiian residents to make sugarcane and then these
billion
selling it?
Yes.
I was like, I don't know, I don't
No
yeah,
doubt
but
they
the surprise-
ravaged Hawaii. No doubt.
Hawaii rip.
But like good podcasters, we're going to ignore
Yep.
that.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the sake of the list.
As soon as they were singing about sugarcane, I was like, oh no.
Like the greatest podcaster in the world, Joe Rogan, we're going to ignore the effects the things we do and say have on the world and just say whatever.
And rank it on the things that matter, which is the jingle itself. I actually really like that jingle. I might just star it just to have in the conversation. Yeah. And let me tell you what is starred, which is a lot of our list, but I do think the cuts will start to happen quite easily. So we have Marineland, Mr. Plow, Juicy Fruit, Sleep Country, Canyonero, Mentos, Hakeem Optical, Pizza Nova, Flea Market, and C&H Sugar Commercial, which is 10 out of the 12. But I think once we start doing locks, it will make sense to what we're actually
This has to be
for.
the most stars ever.
Ever.
Has to be easily.
That's what the A-Team does.
We almost need to do like, okay, now we're going to do double stars.
Yeah.
So what's getting double starred?
Well, that's what locks are here for, baby. So
okay, what's a
I'm
lock?
going to read the list one more time, and we're going to say if it's a lock or not. It has to be unanimous. If someone hesitates, we just move on, and we can play the songs if we need to after the locking phase. So I'll start from the bottom up here. C&H Sugar Commercial, lock or no lock?
Lock.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm not ready yet either.
Flea Market Montgomery, lock or no lock?
Lock.
I would give it a lock. I would give it a lock. I'm on the fence, but I'd give it a lock.
I think I'm there. I would lock it, but let's talk about it some more. So it's not a lock yet?
That's not a lock. Okay.
Pizza Nova. That's a lock.
Lock. Immediate lock.
Lock. Immediate lock.
I've never been more sure about a lock in my life.
Yeah. There's been nominations like that in other A-Team episodes where I'm pretty sure we've never heard of it before, but as soon as we heard it, it's like, it has to be. It has to be a lock.
Good.
Hakeem Optical, lock or no lock? I would do it, but there's a hesitation. That's okay. There's some obvious pitting against each other that we're about to do soon. So Mentos.
Yeah.
I feel like Mentos and Juicy Fruit are going to fight each other. So We can skip those locks for now. Canyonero.
Lock.
Lock?
Yeah.
Hesitation.
I would lock it.
Wow.
Hey, squeaked by a Canyonero.
The narrow
margin.
Narrow. That's a narrow canyon that you pass. Cut this out.
I'm floundering. Jinction. Sleep Country Canada, I feel like it's gonna fight Hakeem Optical, like we said. I feel like since we starred Canyonero, we say goodbye to Mr. Plow. Because I don't see us doing two fictional ones, and especially not two Simpsons fictional ones on this list.
Well, I mean, it's crazy to say goodbye to Mr. Plow, but I think you're right.
That's sad.
It's sad. It's sad to see it go, but...
Quick moment of silence for Mr. Plow.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't know if you could hear the running water from them doing laundry upstairs.
We can.
Sorry, Mr. Plow, that's the one shot you get.
That's not me taking a piss.
What moment of silence for Leslie immediately means, I get to piss on the spot. Okay, great.
Yeah. He gets nervous when it gets quiet.
Marineland. Lock or no lock?
That's a lock for me.
That's a lock for me.
I feel like...
It's not a lock for me.
You gotta.
It's not a lock. Okay.
It's not a lock, but you gotta separate it from the bad corporation that Marine
of course.
is.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, I am, and I still don't like it. All right, what we have locked is the Canyonero and Pizza Nova. Wow, what two completely different things. I think we should listen to. Okay. I think Hakeem Optical and Sleep Country, one of those are going to make the list, right?
Got to be a matchup. Yeah, we got to match those two up right now.
So let's listen to them right now. I'm going to find them real quick. Okay, Sleep Country, here we go.
Sleep Country, Canada. Buy a mattress anywhere else.
Strong. It's strong. It's strong.
So strong. So strong.
I like it. Okay, here we go.
Very good.
Hakeem Optical.
God, so strong. Guys, I feel like maybe we should wait. Can we do the juicy... Okay, hear me out.
Yes.
What if we do the Juicy Fruit Mentos matchup?
Okay.
Listen to those. Because there's a chance that Hakeem and Sleep Country are both stronger than those two. Maybe? I don't know. Is it crazy?
They represent two different things.
I know. We want the variety. I always do like the variety.
Yeah, okay.
God, that's tough.
So we're not going to pick right now?
I don't know. What do you guys say?
If I had to pick, and I have to say, I love them both. They are both on my list to nominate.
Mm-hmm.
I think Hakeem Optical edges it out.
I would agree with that. Simply for the drums at the end.
The drums.
It's true. They both have strong punctuation at the end, but I think as the nommer of Sleep Country Canada, I think Hakeem Optical should win this matchup. But it's so close.
It's so close.
You know what
I am so happy with either that I'm like, is there a world where they're both on there? Is there a world where they're both?
I like the way the word eyes is sung in Hakeem Optical. Your eyes could have it. I don't know. It's just there's something about it.
Hakeem Optical.
Also, I think Sleep Country, the ending it's not as confident, because that ding comes like right at the
it's right under. Yeah, okay. It's under.
Right,
I know what you mean.
It doesn't punctuate it. It's like kind of under.
Okay, I'll play it again.
Play it.
Sleep Country, Canada. Buy a mattress anywhere else.
So when I remember it in my head, the ding always came afterwards. And I think it's because I'm singing to myself. And so I can't do both. So I've been, why buy a mattress anywhere else? Ding.
Okay.
Which honestly would be stronger.
Which would be stronger.
Your eyes can have it all at Hakeem Optical.
It's
Hakeem.
Yeah, okay, it's Hakeem Optical.
It's Hakeem.
Ridiculous. It's such a dumb topic.
Hakeem, the optical dream. Boom.
Oh shit! I feel accomplished. I feel accomplished with that.
Sleep Country's not gone yet.
It's gone. I think it's gone.
I think it's
it's gone.
I think
it's
Sleep
done.
Country Canada has been put to bed.
There's no
Ding.
way.
Oh yeah.
You know what?
yeah.
I'm gonna say it. I will buy a mattress anywhere else.
No. Yeah, fuck you. I bought my mattress. I brought my mattress somewhere else. Honestly, I got mine from
Mattress
matter.
Mart.
Who gives a
Mattress
shit?
Mart.
Mattress Mart.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought of another one. Oh, God
Many
damn it.
mattress ones. Okay, let's listen to some of the Juicy Fruit one. Here we go.
Yeah.
Get your ski shined up, grab a stick of juicy fruit. The
Okay.
taste is gonna move ya.
Okay.
Take a sniff,
Oh, here we go.
pull it out. The taste is
gonna move you when you pop it in your mouth.
Juicy fruit is gonna move ya. It juices soft, it gets right to ya. Juicy fruit, the taste is gonna move ya.
That's good. That's strong.
Ooh,
That's
that
strong.
little the choir in the background
Yeah.
there is nice.
Yeah.
Move ya.
Yep.
Now, when we play the Mentos one, maybe we play the other variant.
Oh, which one?
Oh,
there's
good point.
The one you sent
Well,
me. There's a lot.
the one Leslie and I were talking about that wasn't the one.
allow
There's
it.
no way I'll be able to find that one. I can play the second one.
Play the second one.
Sure,
play the second
play the
one. It's
second one.
probably
Okay.
It's probably that. Yeah.
This one is
Found it.
Oh,
It took me. I just Googled Mentos suit. That's the one you're talking about, right?
Mentos suit.
I think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll play that
I
one. I'll
think.
play the one Angus sent.
I think that's the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. That's it. That's
Okay.
the one
Probably,
I remember it
Okay.
being having the correct ending. I'll call it.
Mentos
I will call
commercial.
it the correct ending.
Paint suit is this variant. Paint suit.
I like the beginning of that.
It doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes better
Oh,
in
this is
life.
good.
With Mentos fresh and full of life. Nothing gets to you, staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Fresh goes better, Mentos fresh. Fresh goes better with Mentos fresh and full of life.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Ooh.
God, that's strong.
That's good.
I think it's Mentos.
So I have to say, and as far as jingles go, I think lyrically, Juicy Fruit is stronger.
Right.
I think we walk away from this, and you guys are able to remember the words to Juicy Fruit. What are the words to the Mentos thing we just listened to right now?
Mentos fresh and full of life.
Got it. The ending. The ending. You know, but like fresh goes better. What does that mean?
Fresh goes
Fresh
better.
goes
What does that
better.
mean? Fresh goes better.
Staying cool.
Okay, Angus, I had this thought, which is why I was hesitant to nom it in the first place and why it was like closest to my heart. But I was like, da na 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 na. Like I
It's
don't
true.
know
It's
the
very
words.
humbling.
But
Yeah.
I still know the humming, and then I did have to look up the lyrics, and I was like, oh, okay, like whatever. And
Yeah.
and so I felt that. And then this time when we were playing them, when Tuong just played Juicy Fruit, as I was playing, I was like, oh yeah, like this is obviously the winner. But then when he played Mentos, I was
It's strong. I think what we're dealing with here is one of them is stronger in the moment, and I think the other one maybe has stronger legs.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
I'm nitpicking here, but as I listened to the Mentos one, and I do love it, it was like immediately I'm like, I think this is the one. But I think it sounds a little like Hakeem Optical territory, the way that it's being sung. And let me just like
Interesting.
rewind to like maybe the middle of this.
Nothing gets to you, staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Fresh goes better, Mentos fresh. Fresh goes better with Mentos fresh and full of life.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
I don't know, just like the energy that's being exuded feels similar to me for some reason.
Can we get another hit of Juicy Fruit real quick?
So like from the halfway
your
mark, from
skis
the half
shined
mark.
up.
Yeah, can we take a sniff?
The taste is gonna move you when you pop it in your mouth. Juicy fruit is gonna move you. It juices soft, it gets right to you. Juicy fruit, the taste is gonna move you.
I wonder if we can find a later version of the Juicy
Juicy
Fruit
Fruit?
jingle to
Yeah,
see
there's a
how
2000s one.
because I do like it.
Got it.
And maybe it's the oldness that's not quite hitting
go.
for me.
Try that one.
Okay.
There we go.
Get your skis shined up, grab a stick of
Acoustic.
juicy fruit. The taste is gonna move ya. Take
Okay.
a sniff, pull
Sure.
it out. The
All
taste
right.
is gonna move you when you pop it in your mouth. Juicy fruit is gonna move ya.
Oh my god.
And then they smash the
And they
guitar.
smash this guy with this booking.
That's right.
Okay, you know what?
Okay.
I've formulated a thought here.
Before
Please.
you
As
do,
well.
I just have to say to the audience, like, as this guy's singing on acoustic guitar, two people stand behind him,
Oh, yeah,
take
yeah.
a fucking snowboard,
snowboard.
and just whack him over the head so he stops singing. That's all.
Yeah.
Just have to point that out.
Go ahead.
That's the end of the commercial.
It's wild, man.
Sam, what were you gonna say?
Go ahead.
Well, the acousticness of it, I was like, yeah, this is like the jingle, and it definitely changed in that newer one we listened to. Mentos, their new shit doesn't have the song anymore; it's gone. And so I feel like I am ranking the jingle, but it's like the jingle in that specific set of commercials almost. I don't know. It's like what I like about the Mentos one is it feels very 90s. Like I said, the
Yeah.
opening feels like a Full House opening or something. Like it's shot like a TV show almost. And I feel like that's also part of its charm where I'm watching it. I'm like, this feels of its time. And I really like that. But maybe Juicy Fruit has the stronger jingle, I suppose, but I don't know.
I'm almost switching sides now too, thinking maybe Mentos is the stronger earworm. I don't know. I really don't
For
know.
me, Mentos is
I think it's slightly-
it's got more going on, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
They've got the background vocals and they've got these like little chime-ins and stuff like that. The
I
opening.
think Mentos is probably
and just
the
how
stronger
all hyped we were.
earworm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Mentos might.
It makes
have
me
then.
feel happier.
Yeah,
I would pop
Oh,
some
wait,
Mentos
well-
in my mouth right now. Like I
literally have some right here. I've gum.
Oh,
Mentos
well, then
gum.
what are we doing?
Yeah.
Then what
Okay.
are we doing?
Oh my god.
May
oh my
I?
god.
May I?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's
Yep.
time to give Juicy Fruit the juicy boot.
Thank you.
Off this list.
That's good.
Boom.
That's good.
Take a
Wow.
sniff of that. Although
Take a
I
sniff.
did always like the lyrics of "Take a sniff and pull it out." Just
Yeah,
for
yeah, that's pretty
weird,
good. That's
kind of
good stuff.
weird
Juicy,
lewd.
scoot on over for the fresh maker.
It's done. It's
Okay,
done,
so you're-
Tongue.
Oh, you're right. You're
It's
right.
done.
I'm sorry. You already did
Just
it.
kidding.
Yeah, you already did
No,
it.
there can be two. There can be two.
Mentos is here.
Wow.
So we have.
We had 4 locks.
Okay, I gotta say, all of Sam's picks locked. And now, you
Yeah.
know,
Wow.
you know, it's not a competition. It never has
It's not.
been. It's always a group effort, but it just shows Sam knows her commercial jingles because she loves corporations more than anybody on this call.
Yes.
We know
She's
this.
wearing a Monsanto t-shirt.
And underneath that is a cash man.
Yeah. Yeah, she's been
I
holding-
run
she's
a
been holding
Disney
big-
podcast. I run a Disney podcast.
Yeah. She's holding big wads of money right now, shaking them at the camera. Okay, so
Okay.
so that leaves us. We still have Marineland to talk about, Montgomery Flea Market,
Yep.
and CNH Sugar.
Okay, and we only need 2 of those.
We only need one of
we
them.
only-
Oh, it'll be
one.
one because Canyonera's locked
Yeah,
as well.
Canyon Arrows. I'm just as shocked as you.
Jesus. Okay, let's listen to some Marineland.
I know in Ontario where the sea lions kiss, so the story goes. It's amazing shows and friendship code. Everyone loves Marineland.
Oh,
You'll be spending, diving, and soaring.
and the drums come in?
Roller coaster ride to the sky. Now you know what you say when you leave here today. Everyone loves Marineland.
I think the song itself is like a roller coaster as well. It's like it takes you on a journey. I really like that one.
Honestly, it kind of reminds me a bit of Montgomery Flea Market because both of them tell you kind of what you're doing, you know, and what you're
listen to
feeling.
that. Let's listen to that.
Living rooms, bedrooms, dinettes. Oh yeah, you can find them at the market. We talking about flea market, Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall. Yeah. Come shop with us. I said flea market, Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall. Hey hey, living rooms, bedrooms, dinettes.
Guys, I gotta say, my heart's with Montgomery Flea Market.
God.
There's a charm to it because he's clearly lip syncing and it's not edited perfectly where it matches.
No. And like the camera, they don't have a tripod. They're just, it's like shaky.
Yeah,
my
holy shit,
God.
that's
It's
funny.
so tough because truly, Marineland was my number one with a bullet when I came into this episode.
Same.
And the noms have just been so good, you know?
They have been.
God.
They have been. I like the retroness of Flea Market Montgomery. I have to say, like, I think it adds like a fun flavor to the list. And yeah, I was thinking Marineland was my number one too when I was first walking into this. I'm very open to whatever we end up going with. I still think like the journey and the actual song of Marineland is very pleasant and family inviting.
Yeah.
It adds that, I don't know, there's optimism
It duped
and
us all.
positivity.
It duped us all.
And what else is a jingle supposed to do? Truly, I could go to any of my like friends right now and I could say, hey, sing the words to the Marineland song, and they would 100% be able to do it. 100%. But Montgomery Flea Market's very, very charming.
I like the homemade aspect of the commercial too. I feel like I said, it fills that Mr. Plow hole. It fills that void of like the guy had a vision and a dream.
and it kind of has the retroness. It's not obviously not as old, but like we were talking about retroness. You can't get much more retro than C&H Sugar.
Yeah.
And I think this almost seems to like be a perfect marriage of Marineland and C&H Sugar in the, well, I don't know Marineland, but the journey of Montgomery Flea Market, which is just like a mini mall. I don't know, guys.
Can I ask a question? And I think I know the answer, but now it seems like a good time to bring up, like, we have so many strong real world examples of commercial jingles. Are we okay with keeping the one fictional one on this list? Why is it here because it's fictional?
Yeah,
or
I
is
get
it
what you mean.
actually better than these other ones?
It's a good jingle.
It is.
It's a good jingle.
It's a good jingle.
It's a good jingle, but I totally get what you mean, Tongue, because I would even say, like, okay, even just looking at my own nominations.
Yeah.
Canyon Arrow came last, and I would fired from the hip and just thought it'd be fun to throw it in there.
Sure.
Does Canyon Arrow belong there more than Sleep Country Canada or Juicy Fruit?
Ooh.
That's what I mean, right?
That's what I mean. And then the rest of that we're arguing here, we could have Marineland, we can have C&H Sugar commercial or Flea Market. I'm just bringing it up for that reason.
So here's the thing. I would be open to locking Montgomery Flea Market and unlocking Canyon Arrow.
Oh, let's go.
Is that possible?
I think
that's my own nomination.
That's
too.
wild. I would have been like, I think we put Flea Market on the list and it's a perfect list.
If we do Flea Market.
What if we did Flea Market, unlock Canyon Arrow, get Marineland in there, and then we have Angus and
I don't know if we need Marineland.
That was like Angus and I's first pick.
I know.
Shouldn't it kind of be represented in that way? I don't know.
Canyon Arrow.
I feel stronger about that than Canyon Arrow, which I think is a hilarious Simpsons commercial. But is the jingle stronger than these other ones? I don't actually know.
Okay, Tongue, I think I'm in agreement with you. Should we listen to Canyon Arrow and Marineland one more time? First of all, I think we're locking.
Let's lock Montgomery Flea Market.
Montgomery Flea Market is locked.
Yeah,
it's locked. It's locked.
It's just like a mini mall.
It's just
Okay. So Canyon Arrow is officially unlocked.
Okay, let's listen to it.
Wow,
we got to listen to it.
Can you name the truck with four-wheel drive? Smells like a steak and seats 35. Canyon Arrow. Canyon Arrow.
Wish?
Well, it goes
The
real
whip is
slow
good.
with a hammer down. It's the country pride truck endorsed by a clown. Canyon Arrow. Canyon Arrow.
Hey! The Federal Highway Commission has ruled the Canyon Arrow.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Your city driving.
It is very good.
There's a bit more.
There's more.
Oh, is there not more?
Oh, there is. There is a bit
There
more.
is more. Yeah.
There is. 2 lanes wide, 65 tons of American pride. Canyon Arrow. Canyon Arrow. Top of the line in utility sports. Unexplained fires are a matter for the courts. Canyon Arrow. Canyon Arrow.
Canyon Arrow is the first Cybertruck.
She blinds everybody with a super high beam. She's a squirrel crusher deer.
You're right.
Canyon Arrow.
Oh man.
Canyon Arrow.
I don't know.
It's hard for me because Canyonero is definitely like made to be a comedy bit, you know?
Yeah,
like that's what it is. And then that's fine because we said fictional
But
commercials.
it's a good jingle as well as that. Like it's a truly effective parody. But I love them. I won't lie. I still love the Marineland theme song. Jingle.
Everybody loves it. Everybody loves it. I would remain.
Sam does not love it.
Sam does not love it.
Sam
I don't love it either.
hates it.
I don't love Marineland either.
You don't
to
love
be
Marine.
honest.
So you guys would keep Canyonero on the list.
I would keep Canyonero on the. I would potentially keep Canyonero on the list. I feel like CNH Sugar has not gotten a lot of love, and it's looking pretty slim because
It's not looking good.
It's not looking good for CNH
Sugar.
I love the CNH Sugar.
I know. Do you want to, maybe take a moment and say goodbye to CNH Sugar?
Just don't pee on. Just don't pee in the pod cavern again. That's
yeah, please.
Well, no guarantees on that. Absolutely no guarantees on that. CNH Sugar. I'm trying to think of a C and an H. CNH Sugar, you're carried out and hand tossed.
Smooth, as always. Smooth.
Wow, that was to get no reaction from the A-Team.
I mean, what you saw was our reaction.
Does anyone? Angus, you're good at it. What do you have one for CNH Sugar?
Okay, C and H Sugar. See you later, Sugar. See you later, Sugar. I don't know. That's all I got. That's why I kind of gave that ball to you because I did not have anything.
Yeah.
C and
maybe it should be on the list because we don't know how to say goodbye. Ooh, shush.
See you in hell, Sugar.
Oh, there we go.
That's it.
We've always said.
Oh my god! It's the Craver. The Craver is in the Zoom. Oh my god! Look, it's the Craver.
What are you guys thinking? What are you guys doing? You want honeycomb?
Wow, you're right. That was very good.
Okay.
Oh,
so
God.
what do we land on? Is a Canyonero over Marineland? I know Angus and I have our biases, but like I won't fight too hard for it. I just think it's a.
I'm just
better
surprised.
tune.
I'm surprised.
There's a place I know in Ontario, guys.
Don't get me wrong. That's how I want to start the pod cavern jingle. There's a place I know in Ontario.
There's a place I know.
Yeah.
I honestly
Where
could
the
go
podcast
kind of
kiss.
either way. I do like Canyonero on the list. I don't.
Speak your heart.
I don't know.
Speak your heart.
I don't know.
Yeah, do it.
Oh my God, she's about to sing.
Canyonero's just funny and a good jingle, and I feel like Marineland has like the nostalgia.
It duped everyone.
Yeah,
Isn't that what Angus?
Canyonero feels like it's duping people.
Canyonero does feel like it's duping people.
Angus, any thoughts? Any final thoughts here? I'm with you. I'm with you wherever you decide to go, buddy.
You're with me. You're with me the whole way.
Yeah.
Okay.
To the end of the line. That's a Captain America thing, I think.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
I'll be your Bucky.
Yeah.
I think
Speak
like
your
a
truth.
sad. I think like a sad old unhappy whale. We need to put Marineland down. And I truly can't believe I'm saying this. I truly cannot believe I'm saying this. I thought Marineland was going to be the Garfield of this list. I thought Tuong or I was going to say it, and everyone was going to be like, of course, it's got to be. And so, like maybe we came in overconfident.
Maybe
Marineland was top seeded in my mind, and now it's number 6, which is wild. You know what I mean?
And I think I'm okay with that too. I still think is Canyonero here because of the fictional aspect? I don't know.
100%.
We're never going to find that out.
1,000,000%.
But
No,
I feel
it's,
like
it's a jingle, so it mingles.
That's
It
true.
is
We have to let it mingle.
Jingles.
Let's let it mungle. You're right.
Let it
That's
mungle.
right.
Let them mungle. Jungle and mungle.
So for the first time ever, it was quickly unlocked and then locked right back up.
That's right.
Well, I think that's indicative because now we have our top 5 here, which is Canyonero, Mentos, Hakeem Optical, Pizza Nova, and Flea Market Montgomery.
I know what's going to happen, and I don't necessarily hate it.
So I think number 5, I think Canyonero.
Canyonero.
Because
Canyonero.
lock and unlock
Canyonero.
has to be, right?
Yeah.
Canyonero.
Yeah.
Canyonero.
And I would say Mentos 4.
I agree. Mentos 4.
Okay, you know what? I think I agree. I just how high is flea market getting up on this list? It's
Flea
charming.
market?
It's charming as fuck. Don't get me wrong.
Is flea market 3 then?
No, sorry, flea market 4 or
I would go 4 or 3. If 3 seems high, but like
I'm okay with Mentos 4 because honestly, I think when the Mentos Juicy Fruit, I don't know. Okay, I think Mentos 4, flea market 3. I'm very
happy with that.
I'm very
I would be happy with that.
Leslie, is that you cool with that?
Mentos 4,
Montgomery Flea Market 3. It's just like a mini mall, which would leave us.
For me, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. But I'm wondering if Hakeem might swap for Mentos.
Hakeem at 4? Oof,
I think
don't
Hakeem
know.
is stronger than flea market.
Okay, so we put Montgomery at 4, Hakeem, or no,
and then
sorry,
Mentos jumps to 3.
Mentos.
I think Hakeem is very strong and deserves to be in the top 2.
Okay. Yep.
Sam?
I agree. Yeah.
And we haven't talked about Pizza Nova.
We haven't talked about Pizza Nova.
We also haven't re-listened to it.
Yeah, it's true. We're going off a single listen.
That's the high we're still running. So.
Shall I play our top 5, what I think it is, and we'll just, I think we can just call it from there. We'll see.
I think so. Yeah. I think we've said it. I think
we've said all
you know
we
what?
needed to say.
I'm fine with that ordering, you know.
In case everyone missed it, I'm going to say our nomination and just play all of them. It might take a little bit.
This is from 5?
From 5.
Are you okay, you're
I'm
playing
gonna play
them
all
in
of
order
them.
from 5.
Yes, there might be.
And you could just play a chunk of 5. We just listened to it recently.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. We listened to the whole thing, didn't we? Okay. This is number 5 from The Simpsons, Canyon Arrow.
12 yards long, 2 lanes wide, 65 tons of American pride.
Canyon Arrow. Canyon Arrow. Okay. At number 4, we have Mentos, the Fresh Maker. Shall I play I'm going to play the paint suit one.
Okay.
This is good. This is good.
With Mentos fresh and full of life, nothing gets to you. Staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos fresh and full of life, fresh
goes better.
Mentos fresh goes better with Mentos fresh and full of life.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
That one's fucking good.
Play the whole thing, not even a snip.
No, it deserves the whole thing. All of them deserve the full thing at the end. They're just jingles. Let it mingle. Let it mingle. Here we go.
Dinettes. Oh yeah. You can
Flea Market, Montgomery, number 3.
Flea Market, Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall. Oh yeah. Come shop with us. I said Flea Market, Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall. Hey, living rooms, bedrooms, dinettes.
There's that weird jump in this one that's not in the.
I think it adds to the charm of being homemade.
Yeah.
Number 2. Oh boy. Here we go. Number 2.
Your eyes can have it all at Hakeem Optical.
Just short and sweet.
Sweet.
And number 1, not sure how it climbed all the way to these ranks. Again, I didn't know this theme song before today. Angus, Leslie, I'm not sure if you heard it before today.
Nope. Sometimes a song just grabs you and holds you in
Guys, before you even push play, I'm gonna come clean. I barely heard this before today. I knew the numbers and the O Pizza Nova, but I did not know the rest of the music.
I'm playing the full minute because it deserves it. Here we go.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
I want some Pizza Nova.
Dude, I might get Pizza Nova tonight. I'm not even joking.
We still have half a song to go. hear
some
that in the
actual
back?
Italian in there.
Yeah. Oh, this part? Oh, they change it.
That's so good.
What are we doing here?
The only part I kind of question is pick up the phone and get a chow. You know?
Yeah.
You're right.
Chow.
You're right. Number 5.
Fuck 'em. Yeah.
Holy shit, everyone. Well,
Oh man.
that was a ride. That was a ride. It's so good. I don't know. Like, how do we explain why it needs to be number 1? You just heard it. You just heard it.
Yeah.
It speaks for itself.
I'm ready to go off to war. Like I heard that song and I'm ready to fight for Pizza Nova. And it's just
the song changes.
It commanded
too.
us. It commanded us.
It does.
Yeah, it's got like a bridge.
It got a bridge. It got some like background vocals at some parts. Like
the choir in the back.
I wouldn't be shocked if they like studied this and they're like, there's actually subliminal messaging.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna email us and be like, actually, Pizza Nova is a terrible company.
You guys know those guys are bad guys, right?
Yeah, they treat whales terribly.
Worse than
worse.
Greenland?
The dough is all whale cartilage.
I heard your episode on commercial jingles and immediately decided to go to the Canadian Army.
Ooh, Yvonne Niage.
Yeah.
Yvonne Niage. Oh, that's
my
a
God,
good
that's a
one.
good
Jingle.
one. All right.
Is that a jingle? I don't know.
Boy band song, I
Boy
guess.
band song.
I wonder if we should say your predictions right now
Oh,
before we get to
yeah.
honorable mentions. What
You know what? My predictions were all wrong. So
Really?
Oh wow.
they were.
Let's hear it.
I had Angus is going to nominate the Oscar Mayer Wiener song.
Oh.
And I had Tuong's going to nominate McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Wow. Fucking offended. Although it is a classic now. It's good.
I don't know.
It's not. Yeah. It's memorable. Let's say that.
I don't know. I thought
It's catchy.
because you know what? It was. I didn't even have that written down until you said you had a company that was terrible or something, and I was like, I don't know what that could be, but it was obviously Marine
Could be a lot of
Yeah.
places.
Yeah.
And no predictions for Leslie.
Nope.
Okay.
I can't be pinned down, baby.
All right. And Leslie, did you have any predictions that you wrote down too? Did you say?
No,
anything?
I didn't have any predictions. No.
No.
Mystic Les was not here
Wow.
today.
Well, let's do some honorable mentions here. I think you can just rattle off your list if you'd like.
Okay, can I play one
Yes.
that I feel like does deserve a shout out, and then the rest I think I can just sing. But I
Yes.
have a freaking extensive list.
Okay.
here
Leslie, you go
of
first then.
honorable Are we doing one at a time, or are we?
No,
You
just,
do
you
your
just
whole list.
rapid fire. Oh, you want me to play this? Yes, I can play this one for you.
Okay,
Yeah.
play this one. This will be my special Ani mention. Then I don't know. And then I feel like we should just go one at a time.
I didn't know this had a song.
He's the big cheese. So when you want a pizza, lots of good pizza. Mr. Mozzarella is the one for you. Mr. Mozzarella.
Wow.
You know, not list worthy, but I did feel like that one I found just before we started recording, and I was like, you know what, this deserves a shout out. It's pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. Do we want to do one at a time? Do you want to play one extra one, or do you just want to?
Let's do one at a time. One at a time.
Okay. Okay. Let's go Sam, then Angus, then me.
Okay. Does it have to be a YouTube
No,
link?
it doesn't have to be. You can just sing it, or just say it.
I'll save this one then. Actually, here we go. This one's a little near and dear to my heart, but ultimately I was like, the jingle's not good enough for the list, but
Okay, so we will play one extra one for everyone. Then
Okay,
we'll just say it out loud.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Leslie, set the
Everyone
precedent
everyone
here.
gets one.
One extra one, like our music episodes.
That's right, exactly.
Yeah, here we go.
One little extra taste. Too many good jingles out there.
Bacon cheddar curly fries, bacon cheddar curly fries, bacon cheddar curly fries, and only for $2.99. Arby's roast beef crispy bacon, lots of tangy processed cheese at the table.
I just needed Arby's on the list.
Of course. Laura will be really happy.
Every time I go to Arby's, I still sing this, though I thought it was beef and cheddar curly fries, and he's singing bacon cheddar curly fries.
Bacon cheddar curly fries, bacon cheddar curly fries, and only for $2.99.
To the point that I feel like I sing it in the drive-thru, and I'm like, I'll have the beef and cheddar curly fries, and I don't think they know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they're like,
it's
what
a really old ass
talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Angus.
I've got a super short one. This one struck me like a lightning bolt partway through the episode. I'm not sure if anyone else knows this one. I believe it is an Ottawa business. It's 10 seconds long.
Okay, let's hear it.
I love these.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a real good one.
Yeah.
Is it good? Is it good? Like, I love it too, but it's just like it's very lazy in a hilarious way.
I told a thing earlier where we in college we used to finish each other's sentences with "Why buy a mattress anywhere else?" We would also scream "Fabric Land" at each other.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Fabric Land.
I appreciate it.
All right, I'll play one extra one too. This one was going to be a part of my legacy picks ones. I thought that somebody would say it. I'm shocked that it's not here, but I think people deserve to hear it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece
The Kit Kat commercial song.
That's good.
Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. You can keep it to yourself, but it wouldn't be fair, 'cause that chocolate crispy taste is loved everywhere. So give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
It's good.
Wow.
It's good. I feel like I
Solid.
should have nominated it over Oscar Mayer Wiener, but that one's a little older. But anyways, the Kit Kat commercial. All right, let's just do rapid fire honorable mentions. We'll just go in a circle here until we run out. If you can just hum the jingle, great. And if you kind of forget it in the moment, because I know I wrote down some that I already forget, do whatever you'd like. Just say it out loud. Leslie?
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. Chili, baby back rib. Chili, baby back rib.
Barbecue dog. Barbecue sauce. Strong ending.
Sam?
Fresh idea, fresh face to the world. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Woohoo.
Keep going. Keep going. We'll just go in a circle.
African lion safari.
So good.
This is the other one I was
That was the one I
thinking
was
about.
gonna fucking do.
Yeah.
I love it. Ricola.
I was like, is that a jingle? I wanted to.
It is. This because he says
One
it
word
twice.
jingle.
Ricola.
Fabric Land.
800-588-2300 Empire today.
Nice. Meow 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 meow.
Good.
They're magically delicious.
Yes.
Ding.
Oh, that's good. That's a good one. That
It's
is
a
good one.
farm boy day, so shop the farm boy
farm
way.
boy way.
I sang that last night at
that.
our Christmas. Yes, yeah, I thought
Oh,
everyone
really?
knew that one.
Yeah, I knew that one.
I knew that one.
That's a great
Nobody
one.
knew it last night when I was singing it. I thought it was an obvious one.
No, that's a good
I
one.
can't whistle, but do 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 the Old Spice.
Oh yeah,
That's good.
That's good.
That's a good one.
Leslie?
One in the 2001 alarm force.
Yeah.
God damn, our brains are
I
so
know,
cooked.
we're fucked.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Good one.
I had a toy one. Soccer boppers.
Ooh.
You know those fucking
More
gloves?
fun than a pillow fight.
You don't remember?
Less,
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
less
know.
fun than a pillow fight.
Less-
They fucking hurt.
Yeah.
They had like a sharp edge on them.
Inflatable boxing gloves, and kids wailed on each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
747-11-11. Call pizza. Hey hey hey.
Hey. United Furniture Warehouse. Bam bam.
Oh, that's a good one.
Shit.
I forgot about Oh, that
That is
one.
good.
I don't remember what what is they say like we are farmers. Dun, 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 bum, bum, bum.
Yeah.
It's like an insurance thing, I want to say.
Farmers insurance? Isn't that what it is?
I don't know.
Farmers insurance? Bounty, not the picker upper.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I got more.
This is my last one. I think it's an Ottawa thing too. I think it's car dealership. Nobody deals like Dolores.
Oh, yeah.
It's so
That is-
good.
That is, yeah.
That is a hyper specific Ottawa one, but that is it was on my honorable mentions.
So good.
What a great fucking jingle it is. It's always on the radio. They always play it. And while we're on Ottawa, this one I don't think is as popular. I don't know if they use it anymore, but I heard it like once and it's stuck in my head ever since. But this is for Gabriel's Pizza. And it goes, "Do you like pizza? I like pizza. Who you gonna call? Gabriel's."
I don't know that.
I don't know that
Yeah,
one.
that's a good one. I think they only ran it like once and
That's
then it
crazy.
wasn't popular, but that's a good one.
The best part of waking up
It's
is
folders in your cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's good. That one's a really good one. Let's just do like two more each and we can call it. I like Sam, this one only play for you, but remember the Triple Dent gum commercial from Inside Out?
That's what I thought we were talking about when we were talking about fictional ads.
Triple Dent gum. It's good. It's good. Leslie.
Oh, Speedy Glass Repair.
Speedy Glass Replace.
I'm stuck on Band-Aid brand. Band-Aid stuck on
that's
me.
a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Good things grow in Ontario.
Good.
I had the SpaghettiOs.
I have one last one.
Yeah,
That
do one
I'm
more each.
Surprised Leslie didn't have because it's a little outside there, but I feel like they'd probably play it at one of his local movie theaters. Let's all go to the lobby.
Oh,
Let's all go to the
That's true,
lobby.
that's fun.
They do. They do indeed.
Get ourselves a drink or whatever.
Leslie, one more.
I have three more. They're all super fast, so
Do
I'll
it.
just do all of them. Don't you put this is a
Yes! Okay.
yeah, don't that's a public service announcement.
Yep.
But don't you put it in your mouth.
Don't you put it in your mouth. Yeah.
Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. And to close it off, Alexanians.
The flooring place. Yeah,
Okay, I was like, I don't know that one.
yeah they do
You don't know
flooring.
Alexanians?
How does it go again?
Alexanians.
Yeah, I still don't know it. So bad.
Okay.
Holy shit. Well, we did commercial jingle. Somehow still was able to take 2 hours to do it with the A-Team, of course. But we're very thorough when we rank shit. That's why I appreciate this crew. Because again, we only rank the important stuff whenever we get together to do this type of thing. So really special for me to get this team together. Now, I will say, because Leslie, we are getting towards the end of the show right now. You know, some people didn't email us probably through the length of the show. And some people banging outside the pod cavern, about to storm the pod cavern, actually, and mad that their nominations didn't make the list. Anything you want to say to those people? Just curious.
And Angus, did those shirts come in?
I'm checking now. They did not. Other shirts came in, but not the mingle ones, or the mungle ones. Sorry.
Other shirts came in.
Different shirts, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, to the listeners of Ranked, sincerely, fuck you.
Wow.
There it is.
Merry Christmas, everyone, I guess.
I'm sorry, Leslie. Could you do it in a more sing-song way so we can kind of two birds with one stone?
Oh, yeah,
that's true.
yeah.
The jingle
Yeah,
for
that's
the pod cavern.
Doobity-doom. Doobity-doom. Fuck you.
Wow.
That was good.
Ding.
Ding. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we've made it to the part of the show for plugs. Plugs, everyone. Angus, Sam, Leslie, thank you for being on the show. Do you have any general plugs for the audience? Angus, how about you?
Yeah, I do a podcast on Podcavern called Heroes Don't Do Paperwork. It's an improvised comedy interview show where we interview fictional characters in a city full of people with superpowers, and it's a real fun time. So come on down and check it out.
Amazing. Samantha, Sammy Legs.
Sammy Legs here. Talking about being a corporate shill. I've got another podcast where we talk Disney movies and
we do it well, though.
Stuff.
We do it well.
We do. We're critical. We give praise where praise is due, and we talk about who fucks. So please check it out.
Also on the Podcavern Network, Leslie.
If you're in Toronto, you can check my group, my improv group, the Soft Ruffians. We have a show the first Thursday of every month at Comedy Bar West called Unhinged, where we take your dating profile and then we talk about it and then we do a bunch of scenes. And if we use your dating profile, you get a drink. We'll buy you a drink. So it's a good time. It's always a fun time. You can see that at Comedy Bar website and get your tickets, or just message me. Just message me and I'll get you hooked up.
That's the mayor power there. Just hook you up with tickets
Mayoral
galore.
powers.
So again, please work on those roads when you have the time.
Oh,
Leslie.
I'll get right on them.
Yeah, you're saying that, but you're throwing the papers out that I just handed you. If you could just,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
you're putting them in the shredder.
My people will get those papers.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks.
Because it's already in here.
In the brain, in the noggin. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. For myself,
I call it the computer. I call my brain the computer.
For myself, you can find the rest of the shows in the Podcavern at www.podcavern.com. Check out all the shows. Like, subscribe, rate, review, share with all your friends. Thank you for joining us on this very special Commercial Jingles episode with the A-Team. And before we go, we have a little jingle for you that the A-Team's going to work together to sign us off with. So this is what it sounds like. I'm going to press this button right here. We've been working really hard on this jingle, and this is how it goes. Boop.
Do 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 do.
Sometimes you want to rank things with your friends. Sometimes you want to rank things to the end. Angus.
A list of items from 1 to 5.
Sometimes it's 5 to 1.
Sometimes.
Sam.
Lock, cut, lock.
And most importantly, listeners, fuck you.